Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Hello, and how are you today? This is a special edition of the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is Say No to Snarky, Fan Braggin Friday.
All right, say no to Snarky. What is all of that about? It seems like Snarky is in the zone. Everybody's just feeling a little edgy and on edge, and something about Mercury and retrograde. And you know what? Stop it. Stop making excuses. Stop being snarky. You've tuned in to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It is Fan Braggin Friday.
Right.
We say nice things about other people, and we don't do it with sarcasm in our voice, with sarcasm in our post. We truly are grateful. And these are not just words that we're saying, I'm so glad I am better than that person in front of me. No. No snarky. Snarky-free zone today.
It is a snarky-free zone, and we've also got something really special for our online viewers. And what I'm talking about, Angel, is we've learned a thing or two. An old dog learned a trick.
It means Eric found out he could use two cameras on the video YouTube.
And now everybody's...
He's so fancy.
Well, everybody snarks at me because they can't see you behind the microphone trees that we have here.
Okay, so really what we've just given Eric permission to do is, Angel, now look here. Angel, look there.
Right.
Angel, look here. Angel,
so
look there.
Get ready,
He's
folks, because here it comes. Here it comes. There, my friend, is the close-up view of Angel and I on the Experience Pros Radio Show. And so we'd love to see you and your responses to our Fan Braggin Friday. So let us know what you think of the new video.
Okay, actually, you need to change the setting a little bit. Yeah, no, you do, because I need to be smooth.
Oh,
I need to be smooth. No, you've got it set up wrong. No, it's got to be smooth.
Warm.
No, not warm. I need smooth.
Smooth?
There you go.
Like that?
Yeah. That's me. That's where my prime lighting is.
What have you done?
I'm telling you. Yeah. All right. So he's got a toy to play with, and he will be playing. I'm quite certain
There's Angel
during the show. It is Fan Braggin Friday. Phone lines are open. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You call us. Say something nice about somebody in business, and we're going to kick it off with our kindness captain, who is always authentic and always snarky free.
That's right. We're talking about Deborah. Deborah, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Angel, and happy 138th birthday.
Yes, ma'am.
Colorado.
It is Colorado Day. It is 138 years old, our state is, and we're so grateful. And Deborah, you call in from Arizona to wish us a happy Colorado birthday?
Absolutely.
Who doesn't love that?
I love that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're quite welcome. It is my pleasure.
It is Colorado's birthday. Lots of fun things going on in Colorado today. In fact, if you go downtown to the pavilions, they're giving away free T-shirts.
Free T-shirts.
There's a lot of free. The Colorado History Museum is free today. The parks will be free. All the state parks will be free on Monday. Lots of fun stuff going on. Lots of fun things to celebrate all weekend long here in Colorado. And we're kicking it off with our Fan Braggin Friday, snarky free. Deborah, who you fan bragging about?
I am friend bragging about some awesome friends that I have that because of their support of me and my business and taught me the value of encouraging other people and helping them to know how much they're valued, that I actually was remembered by a company that I did not expect to be remembered by.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
I'm telling you, I mean, I called them and I said, I don't know if you remember me, but and they said, oh yeah, I remember you, and I'm like, really?
How?
And they remembered me. Now you're gonna love this.
All right.
They remembered me because they said, you do that radio thing, and you bragged about us.
You do the radio thing and you bragged about us. Wow.
Wow. You're famous.
And I mean. Yeah, and they just came out because it was my garage door folks, and they said it just needed some minor adjustments and stuff, but they remembered me by name and everything because of what I'm actually friend bagging about, which is the Experience Pros radio show with Eric and Angel.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, nothing makes us happier, and I think I speak for both of us, than when somebody comes over and says, I've heard of you, and I remembered you, and you know, there's goodwill, and now apparently good memories.
Yes.
I love
Absolutely. And when I started this, I mean, over a year ago now, I never really understood. I mean, we all understand when you tell people you appreciate them for what they do and all that stuff. But to get in a habit of that, to consistently look for people that are really, making it happen and doing a great job in customer service, I didn't really understand the value of that until you guys started teaching me that. And then just doing that on a consistent basis, I tell you, it has just really amazed me.
I love it. I love it. You know, it amazes us too, Deborah, how effective Fan Braggin Friday has really turned out to be. Because, of course, in the beginning, it was an idea of, would people call in? Would they compliment another business on the radio? Because it was a new behavior that we had to train. And would people be willing to say something nice? We know people would be willing to call in and complain, but would they be willing to do something nice? And then to watch how business has thrived because of it, both for the companies that get fan bragged about, but even really for the companies and the people who do the fan bragging.
Absolutely.
It is revolutionary and business changing. And Deborah, this show, a big part of our success, of course, is you, who are willing to call us from another state where our radio show isn't even on the actual radio. You listen online, and of course it's available there, and you can listen on your computer and on your phone and all of that, but you have made it a part of your business process, and we are so grateful. We love watching you thrive, love having you be our kindness captain, always kicking off the show. So we're fan bragging right back at you, Deborah. Thank you so much for the fan brag today. Now tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I get to help people to live out their dreams in their home-based business, whether it's doing business at home alone and, and having trouble being encouraged and moving through their day, or whether they're multi-level marketers that just really don't understand how to do things, and they end up in the NFL, the No Friends Left Club, and they want to change that so that they can build the right kind of relationships, they can grow their business in the right way, and know what that looks like. So we have a getting started coach, a structured business coach, a structured leadership coach to help them with the different things that they need to learn to grow themselves so they can literally live out their dreams, get those business dreams that they've always wanted.
Well, that sounds amazing, and I know a million people would love to connect with you. What's your phone number and your contact information, please, Deborah?
My website is www.asanetwork.biz. It all starts with Dutch Alliance, so asanetwork.biz. And my phone number is 602-568-0898.
I love it. asanetwork.biz. We know many of our listeners have multiple revenue streams. They diversified their income. A lot of network marketing business going on. Well, the resource that you have with asanetwork.biz is going to change your business. So do business with Deborah, our kindness captain. And Deborah, thanks for helping spread the kindness in the Fan Braggin Friday in the Phoenix area. We love you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. It is my privilege. You guys have a awesome day.
Thank you, Deborah. And
I know you will.
Don't forget to check out the new video because we've got close-up of Angel.
I definitely will, so I'm looking forward to it here.
All right. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Bert is up next. What about you? We'd love to hear from you. Call us at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out extremerelationshipmanagement.com for their next event. extremerelationshipmanagement.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioT Medical. At BioT, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com to learn more. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, it's the right choice.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the Orange Effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate.
Answer.com. Number 1002004. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feel best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
Everybody get up.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. It is Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday.
You know, we've been kind of just watching the social feed, the social media feed, and
people dump on you and you didn't ask for it.
Well, you know what? I get it. We get it. Life is tough, and it doesn't always go the way we wanted, and our timeline isn't somebody else's timeline, and Mercury retrograde, blah 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 blah.
We got 2 words for you, and you don't have to take notes. They should be easy to remember. You ready? Stop it.
Stop it. You are here on Fan Braggin Friday. Positive business talk, genuine, authentic gratitude happening. Phone number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
All right, let's have a good time with Bert on the line. Bert, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Hey, good morning, Angel and Eric.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is our Bert Middleton. This man has a zest for life like no other. You are living life to the fullest.
I got a video of him dancing at last night's event.
Do you?
Oh, boy, he almost punched my camera. he was doing the karate moves. It was awesome.
It was, you know what, you do lead an awesome, awesome life, Bert, and I know you've got a true zeal for living and enjoying the moment. Love that you're part of our Fan Braggin Friday show today. Who are you fan bragging about?
I am fan bragging about somebody really cool. Actually, a couple, Neil and Teresa Fisher of Farm to Table, Colorado. And my wife Sharon and I, we went to the Weston A. Price quarterly chapter meeting up in Golden last Saturday, and Neil and Teresa were there, and they do grass-fed beef, buffalo, pastured pork, they do chickens. They raise all of this incredible meat, and it's all grass-fed, and it's the way it's supposed to be done. But the coolest thing is we bought this big load of steaks and roasts and all kinds of stuff. But Neil got up there and he gave a talk all about what is going on in the industry of how they raise beef at the concentrated animal feedlot operations, and what is going on in the industry. And I'm telling you, it is the time now to start knowing who is producing your food and who is growing your food and who is growing the animals that become your food.
It's such an important thing. Absolutely, I agree with you. Now, do you have contact information for them at Farm to Table Colorado?
The best thing to do is go to farmtotablecolorado.com, and it's farm to table, the number 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So these guys are the ones. Yeah.
These guys are the ones, and if Bert says so, he doesn't put any junk in his body, any junk in his head. You're all good stuff. And Bert, I think that a part of that is because you haven't always been able to live this great, healthy, fabulous life because of something you dealt with in your past?
That is correct. That is so correct. The whole thing centered around my big, long struggle with gout. And so now I get to be the gout killer.
The gout killer.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
and
go ahead.
And what I like to do, I really love to work with people one-on-one to help them with their gout and get them more nutritionally going in the right direction. But I also have a bunch of informational products, like my video-based program on my website, thegoutkiller.com, for people who just want to do it themselves. But also something I've been thinking I needed to tell people about is that in addition to the smoking hot deals I have, especially on my UltraStream water ionizer, which helps gout, on the Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com, I am also in Parker at the GNC on Mondays between 3 and 6 p.m. if anyone wants to see the UltraStream in action. So that's the big thing that I wanted to get out there today.
Oh, absolutely. On Mondays at the GNC in Parker, give your contact information so people can follow up with you. And then, Bert, I'm going to have you send me an email so I can put that on our social media calendar for you as well, okay?
Awesome. Yes, very good.
All right, give your phone number.
Phone number is 970-485-5955. And you can find me also at thegoutkiller.com, in addition to my listing at experiencepros.com.
Check Bert out. It's Bert Middleton at experiencepros.com, the Extreme Customer Service Directory, thegoutkiller.com, or call him at 970-485-5955. Bert, thanks for the call. We sure appreciate you.
You bet. Thank you.
All right. This hour of the Fan Braggin Friday is brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support. Serving churches and nonprofits with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
Binkley IT helps you solve the IT puzzle one piece at a time. Contact them at binkleyit.com or 720-254-1057.
When we come back, Kimberly's up next, and we'd love to hear from you as well. It's snark-free Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hey, if you've got gout, you know there is nothing more painful. The only thing worse than a gout attack is a heart attack. And guess what? Gout is the easy part. It's the diabetes and the cardiovascular disease that gout is just an omen of that we really need to be concerned about. Schedule a free 1-hour health consultation with me, Burt Middleton, the Gout Killer. I can help you understand how your body is using what you're putting into it. Contact me today at 970-485-5955 or thegoutkiller.com. Come on, let's get the gout out.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a Fluff It Up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Fan Braggin Friday. The Experienced Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Get auto theft off your street. Stopping it takes the whole community. Call 911 or a non-emergency line to report suspicious activity. Learn more at lockdownyourcar.org. Brought to you by Coloradans Against Auto Theft, the Colorado Broadcasters Association, and this station.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencedpros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. It is a beautiful life. This is Say No to Snark on the Fan Braggin Friday, a big program. We're so glad that you're calling in and listening to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. Do you have something nice to say about somebody else in business? Well, we want to hear from you. The number to call is 855-326-2724.
And yeah, I don't even know what to say. It is a beautiful life, and we're so thrilled that we can do Fan Braggin Friday in your snark-free zone. If you're having a little trouble getting your mood in the right place,
this is the right place to go.
Absolutely.
Kimberly's on the line. Kimberly, welcome to the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Eric and Angel. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very well.
Are you snark-free today?
I am snark-free.
I love it. I love it. All right. What's your Fan Braggin story, Kimberly?
Well, I want to give a huge shout-out to Penny Brendan and Carrie Conley and everybody who put together the epic summer summit last night, yourselves included. But I very specifically want to fan brag about Jeff Fernandez from Encore Entertainment.
That guy's a bundle of fun, isn't he?
I mean, there is no one who can make your feet move and your face smile like Jeff Fernandez, because he just can read the mood of the room and turn on those tunes and make everybody dance, or kung fu fight, as the case may have been last night.
Right?
He is so much fun. He always
so much
teaches
fun.
a really fun line dance, and what I thought was really interesting, Kimberly, is he's teaching us the moves to the line dance. But of course, we don't know the song that we're going to be doing the line dance to.
Right.
And there's a piece of where we're wax on, wax off, and so it feels a little Karate Kid. And so then when
paint your fence.
Yeah, it was so much fun. He does bring the fun to all of his events, which I think a lot of times when people are searching for a DJ or somebody who's doing the music and all of that, they just think they're going to be playing your song list. But he is so engaging, and I was saying yesterday, he brings more. He brings more fun, he brings more emotion, he brings more engagement, which is really encore in his encore events and entertainment.
Absolutely. I love it. Do you have contact information for him?
I don't, because for some reason I can't jump up on Facebook, but I do want to say, as a shout out to something we're all working on, the Denver A-List, Jeff is currently #1 in his category, and I think that is tremendously deserved. And I would like to encourage everyone to go on the Denver A-List and vote for Jeff and help him win his category, because I just think he is the best at what he does, and I think that is very, very well deserved for him.
Absolutely. Let me give you the contact information that I found on the interweb for Jeff. The website is totalencore.com. That's totalencore.com. And it's his preferred way for you to get in touch with him is going through the website. And for the A-List, thank you for mentioning him on the A-List, Kimberly. We are grateful for that. He's one of 25 of our members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory that are actually competing in the A-List competition. There's 18 days left, and we would be so grateful if our listeners would take just a moment to go to our website, experiencepros.com. Click on the blog, the little tab that says blog, and it is now the second blog down that says A-List. Please vote for these A-List competitors. Click on that, and then I've made all the links available so that you can vote for Jeff and everybody else on the A-List. Sometimes you have to make a choice between a couple of competitors in the same category, but it's easy to do. Take you less than 5 minutes.
I couldn't agree more. I have voted for all 25, and I think the list you posted to your blog on experiencepros.com is probably the most helpful thing I've shared out to my personal friends and family, asking them to vote for members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. Now, you know how this works. You say something nice about somebody like Jeff Fernandez over at Encore Entertainment, Events and Entertainment. Now we ask you to say something nice about yourself. Tell our listeners what you do for a living, please.
My name's Kimberly. I own Knockout Performance, a marketing and media strategy company, and I help you get visible and found online everywhere, wherever your target audience is and wherever you want to be.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. And Kimberly does a lot of the marketing and PR for the Experience Pros radio show. And so she's always live blogging when we're out doing our live events, helping us stay in touch with and promote all of our members as well online. And so she is a great asset to the Experience Pros network.
Kimberly, what's your contact information, please?
You can reach me at 303-601-6931. And I hope you guys have a great weekend.
303-601-6931, Kimberly, or Knockout Performance. Can't help it. It's going to be a great weekend because it's Fan Braggin Friday.
It is Fan Braggin Friday, and we are having so much fun. If you're looking for a snark-free zone because you just weren't finding it online this morning as you're trolling through your Facebook and your social media posts, you're finding everybody's just kind of little snarky. This is our snark-free zone.
Absolutely. Here's two people that are never, ever snarky. They are the nicest people you're ever going to want to meet. We're talking, of course, about Ruth and Jim Sharon on the phone. Ruth and Jim, I understand you're on a speakerphone. So, Jim, how are you, brother?
Hi, Eric. It's Ruth.
Oh.
Hi, Jim here.
We're on our way to Grand Lake. We're on a little vacation.
Oh, well, congratulations. Well, thanks for including us in your vacation travels this weekend. Who are you fan bragging about?
We're fan bragging about Liz Wendling. She's awesome. We've been working with her now. She's a sales and marketing coach. Her business is Insight Business Consultant. And I met Liz. We were at a conference together, and I was off in the corner doing some yoga, and she came over and she was like, I want to do that. And we became friends, and we just kind of circled around each other at networking meetings, and now years later we've employed her. So I just want to encourage people to keep building relationships, because you never know when you have the need for somebody's services. So now we are enjoying Liz. She's been helping us get the right wording, address our tribe, put together our coaching packages, and her brilliance is amazing. She's so wise, and so we talk to her on the phone, and she records all the messages, all our sessions together, and then we mark where this brilliant moment, like, oh yeah, I like that, mark that, so then we can go back and listen to it. So Jim wants to say something about her too.
Sure,
yeah,
go ahead.
Like you guys, you're so positive and enthusiastic.
You're absolutely right. Liz Wendling is positive, enthusiastic, and she is really good at what she does.
She's really, really good at what she does. But Ruth, I love how you talk about you will meet somebody, and it takes a while. We might not need their services right then and there, but as long as we build that bridge, maintain that relationship, and stay in touch, when the timing is right, I always say the timing is perfect. And us as salespeople, if we've got something to sell, when we have our own deadlines and our own time frame, it isn't always necessarily the same time frame as the customer.
Right.
And so we build that relationship, we stay positive, we stay in touch, and when the timing does come for them to do business with us, every now and then, it could take a year, it could take 2 years before they actually need you. But the nice thing about Liz Wendling, when you're ready, so is she.
That's
and
right.
She is awesome. If you are putting off making those sales calls, if you are not getting the results you need when you make those sales calls, Liz Wendling is the gal for you. She does a business tip here on the Experience Pros Radio Show on Thursdays, giving us great sales advice. Love what she's doing for you guys, Ruth and Jim, taking good care of you guys. Do we have contact information for Liz?
Yes, Liz Wendling. Her number is 303-988-9157, and her website is insightbusinessconsultants.com.
insightbusinessconsultants.com, or you can also, she's got a new website as well that we'll share as well, lizwendling.com. Both get you to the same place. And that number again, 303-988-9157. Now you guys know how this works. You say something nice about Liz, and we'd ask you to tell our listeners, what do you folks do for a living?
Well, we're Ruth and Jim Sharon. Our company is Energy for Life, and we help open the pathways to wellness and love. We're thinking of ourselves as warriors for love.
I know.
So we do counseling and coaching and seminars and retreats, and we're going on a speaking tour because our book is coming out. So we're celebrating. That's why we're on vacation right now. Our book, The Secrets of a Soulful Marriage, Creating and Sustaining a Loving and Sacred Relationship. So our book is coming out from Skylight Path Publishing, and we're really excited about it. So we're celebrating now before the big book launch, which is going to be on September 4th. Your listeners are all welcome to come. It's going to be at the Purple Ginger, too, where a lot of Experienced Pros events are. So it's Thursday right after Labor Day. So we are coaches for couples and singles who are seeking a soulful connection.
Well, you know what, and we lose that soulful connection if we don't continue to work on it, and a lot of really good relationships can kind of just get put on the wayside, but you can rekindle that fire. Get in touch with Ruth and Jim. Come to their book event. Put the date on your calendar, Thursday, September 4th. We'll be at the Purple Ginger.
1:30.
We'll be promoting that here through the show as well for you too. Now tell listeners how they can get in touch with you and sign up for one of your workshops.
Okay, our website is energyforlife.us. Testing that brand gorgeous. Okay, 303-797.
Oh, we
just lost them. Okay.
Energyforlife.us, and we'll find that phone number and bring it back to you right after this commercial break. You are listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America. That is the snark-free, say no to snarky, Fan Braggin Friday.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Run a business and
have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Camp Experience is the place to develop new friendships, connect with like-minded women, and build alliances that will help get you to where you want to be, personally and professionally. This September retreat, held at Cheyenne Mountain Resort, has the feeling of a relaxed corporate women's retreat, bringing together community volunteers and civic leaders, women entrepreneurs, business leaders, and moms. Register today at campexperience.com.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at MediProSolutions.com.
3 major networks have joined forces to create one epic event to keep your business on track through the summer. On July 31st, join the Connecting Experts, Experience Pros Radio Show, Infinite Nation, and the best professionals in Denver at the Inverness Hotel from 4 to 7 p.m. You'll be networking, connecting, and keeping your goals on track. Vendors can sign up to participate for only $249 by calling Penny at 303-220-0366. That's 303-220-0366. And tickets for the Epic Summer Summit are $25. They can be purchased online at infinitenation.com. We'll see you at the Epic Summer Summit on July 31st.
Online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark, today at noon on KLZ 560.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. We're so glad that you've tuned in today. This is the most positive business talk show in America. This is Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday. And the phone number of the call, we'd love to hear from you, is, I almost dropped it, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And just before we went to commercial break, we were talking to Jim and Ruth Sharon.
Cute, adorable couple.
Oh my gosh, I so want to be them.
Yeah, we all wish, you get married and you think, okay, and it's forever, and then, a few years go down, you're like, really, forever? It's an awfully long time. And but Ruth and Jim they've just brought back, kind of bring you back to why you fell in love.
And you watch them, and they are so in love.
They are. They are.
It's impossible to be anything other than inspired. But they dropped the line just before they went off, and I wanted to give you their phone number because you can open the pathways to your wellness and love as well by calling Jim and Ruth Sharon at 303-796-7004. Again, 303-796-7004. They've got events going on all the time. They're getting ready to launch their first book, and we're so excited for them.
Absolutely. And they're on vacation. They're going on a vacation together. How about that?
Wow.
All right. Well, our kindness captain, Grace Child, who is typically one of our first callers, she sets her alarm to be one of the first callers during our Fan Braggin Fridays. And she's not able to call in today, so she wrote in her fan brag. And you can always write your Fan Braggin stories on our Facebook wall. Even if you call, you can still write your Fan Braggin story. I think there's something very powerful about sharing and writing it down and thinking about your words as you write them down. And plus, you can link to the business that you are fan bragging about, and it's there for all eternity in permanent ink, so to speak. And so Grace says, because I'm unable to call in today, my fan brag is about my friend Kara. She does amazing hair. It was the first time I actually got what I wanted, which, Eric, I know this is unusual for you.
It's all right. I'm still listening. I'm living vicariously through Grace.
Grace has
Kara.
Amazing hair.
Right.
She says, I actually got what I wanted. The greatest part is that she's still in school, which means you can save money and she gets the experience. I promise. She does a great job. You can find her at the Paul Mitchell School in Lakewood at 405 South Teller Street. So the Paul Mitchell School in Lakewood, Kara, C-A-R-A, student learning how to do hair. Apparently she's rocking it. Grace has beautiful, beautiful hair. Grace Child is with Pure Communications LLC. You can find them online at purecomllc.com.
Right.
And here's the fabulous thing about working with PureCom. You know, we've got those phone calls. We've got clients. They're already our clients, right? So it's not necessarily sales calls. They're retention calls, or stay in touch, or just want to let you know we're thinking about you, or we've got an event coming up and we want to call all of our clients and let them know. Well, that's what PureCom does. They'll make those phone calls for you.
And they do, and they sound like you because you give them everything that they need in order to be successful. They become a member of your own professional team over at purecomllc.com. I want to fan brag about the event that we had last night. I know a couple of people have already mentioned it, but we did the Epic Summer Summit last night at the Inverness Hotel in partnership with Penny Brendan with help me.
Carrie Conley?
Carrie Conley, yes.
No, who, what?
Penny Brendan's business is the Connecting Experts. Thank you.
Sorry.
I did a brain freeze there. And Carrie Conley with Infinite Nation. Folks, you missed a great one. It was so much fun. There were so many people there, and the great vendors and
the energy in the room was just, I mean, it was just electric, and you could feel it. People were excited. The message that we got from Carrie Conley from Infinite Nation about keeping our business going strong, it was, I mean, we all needed that fire in our belly, right? We just needed to rekindle it. It's been, it's been a long 6 months maybe for some of us, or 7 months. And if we don't get that in check right now, we will let the rest of the year really flounder. And yet Carrie Conley says that we could actually create 2/3 of our revenue in this last half of the year.
Yeah, she says, I wish it weren't the case that people put stuff off and then they get motivated and they gear it up and ramp it up and take care of business. But they do. So now that we know that that's the way that it is, why don't you join us and not put it off another day? Let's get things in gear. You can check out Carrie at infinitenation.com, infinitenation.com. And if, by the way, you want to meet some really cool people and be connected by an expert, you need to know Penny Brendan over at theconnectingexperts.com. Both very, very worthy of a fan brag, and we're so glad that they are both part of the Extreme Customer Service Directory as well. It is Say No to Snarky, Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. If there are people who, they just kind of give it to you all the time, and they sometimes you don't ask for it, they just kind of all over you with their social media posts and their let me share with you, those kinds of things. No, stop it. Right. Just stop it. You don't have to do that, and we say no to that today. The number to call to be non-snarky but lift somebody up with a fan brag is really, really easy. It's 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And, of course, this hour of Fan Braggin Friday is brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support. Serving churches, nonprofits with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
Binkley IT helps you solve your IT puzzle one piece at a time. Contact them at binkleyit.com or 720-254-1057.
The connecting experts have just sent me a text. They still love me, even though I choked on their name.
Oh, goodness. You know what? It's I'm impressed, sometimes with all the different names and taglines and phone numbers and websites that we can recall. But when we do mess up with somebody that we should just know darn better for, we beat ourselves up. But there is a lot of grace, thankfully. The Connecting Experts, go to her website, theconnectingexperts.com, and sign up to be a vendor at one of her next events. She still has 3 coming up before the end of the year is over, and she just heard the vendors that participate in the Connecting Experts events, they're just so grateful for all of the things that Penny does to promote them.
And it sounds like Penny's listening to the show, so let me give that phone number again to call in a fan brag. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and we'll talk more about the Connecting Experts again.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. You've created a commodity. Now get found. coloradoseo.com. coloradoseo.com or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. List That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. List That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment. As long as I live.
Several of us were working to rescue a family. The house collapsed on top of the solid door and trapped them.
We had to use Humvees and heavy machinery to move massive trees and debris.
We got them out. We helped a lot of people out. It felt good to know I could really make a difference.
Because I'm a citizen soldier in the National Guard.
Be there the moment your community needs you. Learn more at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard. Aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Every day, 21 veterans commit suicide. Last year, active duty suicides surpassed the number of combat deaths. You can help by donating to Freedom Service Dogs. They rescue dogs from local shelters and train them to be service dogs for these heroes. Donate today at freedomservicedogs.org.
John Rush, today at 2 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along. You know, it is Say No to Snarky, Fan Braggin Friday here show, and what that means is you know those people who just kind of they tear you down instead of lift you up.
Well, it kind of happened because on Facebook I'm strolling around and there's just a lot of people just seem like they're just kind of snarky, you know, like they're bugged about something, and
they need to share.
And they have to share that
with everybody.
And so, you know, and I don't know, maybe I'm just part of Facebook's you know, little demographic test to see if they fill my posts up with negativity.
Will you become negative?
Will I become negative? Well, I'm
probably.
You know, it bugs me, that's for sure. And I'm like, stop with the negativity. You guys are just you're driving me crazy because it's not bad. You've got a wonderful life. You've got wonderful things have happened to you. You've achieved so many milestones. Okay, so do we all have setbacks? Sure, but that's how we appreciate the really good stuff. I saw this post. Here's for my Get Rid of Snarky today. It's beware of destination addiction. What is that? A preoccupation with the idea that happiness is in the next place, the next job, the next person. Until you give up the idea that happiness is somewhere else, it will never be right where you are.
Oh, I like that. It's very philosophical. Hey, for all those of you who sit there and say, you know, I tried radio and it didn't work, guess what? Here's proof that it does. Just before we went to commercial break, I shouted out to a business owner and invited her to call in. Guess who's on the line?
Is that our Penny Brendan?
Penny Brendan.
The sweetest of pennies.
TheConnectingExperts.com. Hi, Penny.
Well, hello there, sweet Angel and Mr. Eric.
Sweet Angel, Mr. Eric.
Mr. Eric. Penny, are you flying high from yesterday?
I am flying high from yesterday. What a fantastic, epic summer summit last night was. Woohoo!
It really was. It was amazing. And so, Penny, what's your fan bragging story today?
You know, my fan bragging story is actually on Experience Pros, Angel and Eric and your staff.
Wow.
You can't do that, Penny.
You're going to make us tear up.
Well, you know what? I kind of have to because, you know, Kim Castor and Kimberly Orr and Mandy Halpern, and I mean, you guys are just, you're awesome. I mean, and throughout all of yesterday afternoon and, you know, last night, it was just, you know, normally I just do the events by myself with people that I get to run the front, and it was so awesome to be able to just go, you know, to Kim Castor and say, hey, I need this, or, you know, Kimberly Orr was walking around, and Mandy just, you know, she was stuffing bags and doing whatever was asked of her. And, you know, you guys, it goes without saying that you're just fantastic. And thank you so much for doing the live stream. And I think, you know, that it was an awesome all-around event, period. And, you know, and then Carrie Conley, of course, with Infinite Nation, you know, her mini workshop was just fantastic. I think people were just waiting, you know, throughout the entire event, walking around and talking to all the awesome vendors, and then it couldn't have been better, I don't think.
You know, it really turned out, you know, you always wonder, you know, there's always just this little cautionary, you know, voice in the back of your head. You know, is it going to work out? Is it going to work out? Are people going to come? Are we going to have a good time? Is it, you know, are things going to come together? And then when it happens and you just let it go and you just let, like, whoever is here, it's going to be the right people.
It's perfect.
And it ends up being perfect.
Perfect.
It ends up being perfect. And we were so thrilled, just honored to be a part, because I know, Penny, you got this. Like, you do this for a living. You are the expert at putting together these events. You don't need us. We're just so grateful that you partnered with us and brought us along, and that we could be a part of your great big event. And you are the sweetest of pennies. And you do have a couple of events still coming up at the end of the year. We really want our listeners to get involved and sign up to be vendors. How do they do that?
They can actually just go to my website, theconnectingexperts.com, and my 3 upcoming events are on there, October 2nd, November 6th, and November 20th. And anybody that needs any help with networking, I've got the artist networking class on my website as well. So all of that information is on theconnectingexperts.com.
theconnectingexperts.com, because the name of her business is The Connecting Experts. And I'm sorry, I choked on, I just had a brain cramp. Do you ever get those, Penny? You probably don't. I've got part-timers, and sometimes I can't remember.
You know what? I thought it was hilarious. I was sitting in the doctor's office, and I was choking. I'm like, The Connecting Experts.
That's a good place to sit. If you're going to choke, you might as well be in the doctor's office while I'm choking on the air. Thanks, Penny, for sending your well wishes and good thoughts. We love that you called. Thank you so much for calling today.
Of course. Thank you, Eric and Angel, with the Experience Pros Radio Show, because we all love you.
Oh, well, it's very nice. We got 90 minutes at the top of the hour, or before the top of the hour news, but let's start a phone call, and we'll probably have to carry it over. And speaking of carrying it over, Carrie is on the line. Carrie, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, good morning, epic people.
You're epic.
I think that we just kind of set a new bar last night.
Isn't that exciting?
Carrie Conley.
It is the Carrie Conley from Infinite Nation who just lit us up last night. That event, we are just flying high from it today. And it's so funny, Carrie, I'm watching all the Facebook drama go on. And in fact, I had somebody else who's typing up. They're like, too much Facebook drama on Facebook today. Everybody's bashing. Everybody's just in this icky place. But the folks that came last night to the Epic Summer Summit, we are in a whole different plane, aren't we?
Well, I just can't even believe that people are bashing, because we are in a whole different plane from yesterday. And I can't brag on any one thing specifically. You guys have been racking my brain all morning, and I can't pick one. From you guys rocking it out, doing your internet remote, from Jeff Fernandez and our fun little line dance, and Penny Brendan bringing all those vendors together. It was a combination of some really awesomeness. And the Inverness Hotel, perfect venue.
Yeah,
so
the Inverness,
great day.
Inverness did a great job rolling out everything for us. We love having events over there as well. Carrie, we have a commercial break that we have to go to, a station ID, and we're not done talking to you. Can you kind of hang out with us over the break?
Absolutely.
And then come back? Because
Sure.
We love talking to you, and our listeners love hearing from you. So hang out with us while we do a quick wrap up of this hour. And then we'll come back and talk to Carrie.
All right, I'll be here.
Thank you. This hour of the Fan Braggin Friday is brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, and support. Serving churches and nonprofits with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
Binkley IT helps you solve the IT puzzle. That means all your electronics, your computers, your mobile, all of that. You can't run your business without it. And when it's not working nice, you need an IT guy. Binkley IT solves your IT puzzle one piece at a time. Contact them at binkleyit.com or call them at 720-254-1057.
And we still got a whole nother hour of Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday. You can say no to Snarky by calling 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. We made it toll-free, easy for you to call, and we'd love to hear from you. Who's getting it right in business? Be intentional about lifting somebody up, saying something nice, and we'll give you free marketing on the radio as well. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric For more information, contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Bob Duco, today at 3 on KLZ 560.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Garlock, your host of the Denver Radio Real Estate Show. Join me on Saturdays at 8 a.m. on KLZ 560 to learn about all things real estate, and you'll avoid getting caught in the woulda, coulda, shoulda trap of buying, selling, and investing in real estate. Remember, you can't sit on the sidelines to score a touchdown in football, and real estate is no different. Denver Radio Real Estate will show you the path to succeed, selling and buying homes, whether that's your first home, your dream home, or an investment property. We've got a wealth of knowledge and experience to share with you, so tune into the show on Saturdays at 8 a.m. on KLZ 560 and streamed online at denverrealty.com.
Do you need help protecting your life savings from market volatility? Have you wondered how to create or preserve your family legacy? Are you in need of tax reduction or income planning advice? Listen to Financially Tuned with Steve Hansen, Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. Steve will bring his passion to help others into your financial plan. With his help, your financial future will become perfectly tuned.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver. Listen live at KLZ560radio.com. KLZ 560, a Crawford Broadcasting God and Country station.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm Kay Long. The ceasefire in Gaza failing nearly as soon as it starts. The 72-hour truce ending after only 2 hours. The Israelis saying one of their high-ranking soldiers missing, thought to be held by Hamas terrorists. The administration pulling no punches, calling Hamas barbaric and outrageous. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest.
That would be a barbaric violation of the ceasefire agreement. And we have encouraged the international community, and we do call on the international community, to condemn this violation of the ceasefire agreement.
Earnest going on to say Hamas needs to turn over the Israeli soldier.
We urge those with influence over Hamas to exercise that influence, to get Hamas to return the soldier that has been taken hostage, and to live up to the agreements that were made just yesterday.
Secretary of State John Kerry speaking to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about the unraveling of the ceasefire, each side blaming the other for the failure. This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
Everyone is making the switch to the Blaze to make it their source for the truth. Why not make it your source for the truth? Make theblaze.com your homepage for news that the other outlets won't even touch. Subscribe to The Blaze TV at theblaze.com/TV or on Dish Network and get access to original programming like For the Record, the show that exposes what's really going on that the government doesn't want you to know. And Real News, the daily conversation on the topics of the day that matter most. Check out the Blaze Radio Network at theblaze.com/radio with original shows like Buck Sexton, The Morning Blaze with Doc Thompson, Pat and Stu, and Jay Severin. Or, if you need something to hold in your hands, subscribe to the Blaze magazine. So basically, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. This is the Blaze. Truth lives here. So just to recap, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. Find out all the ways at theblaze.com.
Grassroots Radio Colorado with Chris Cook this afternoon at 5 on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Thank God it's... Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday, but no ordinary Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros radio show. This is Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday.
You know, I don't know if you've been online. There's a lot of Facebook going on. It's Friday, people.
Right.
It's August, and I am so excited. We are flying high from the Epic Summer Summit from last night. Just what we needed to make sure that we're putting more energy and goodness and positivity into moving our business forward. I saw this post, so it's not just me that noticed the snarkiness on Facebook, but my friend Jenny, she says, OMG, too much drama on Facebook today. She says, people, it's Friday, it's August. Please stop the bashing of other people and groups. It's not not necessary, and the only motivation is for it is to bring people down, not uplift. Do this. Breathe. Smile. Eat something, drink some water, get together with friends, pop a Xanax, whatever it takes to get you out of the funk today. That's my friend Jenny. She feels it too. And, Mercury, who cares where retrograde is?
Stop blaming the planets.
We are getting things done. And a big piece of that is because of the inspiration and motivation that we all heard last night from Carrie Conley with Infinite Nation. Carrie Conley's on the phone with us.
Carrie, welcome back to the show.
Hi, guys.
Carrie,
how's it going? Papa Xanax, where did that come from?
I didn't say it. I was just reading it.
It's one of the things that she read. But you look on some of the social media sites, Carrie, and if you're not careful, even the people that you don't expect are just kind of dumping on the sites. And you know what? Here at the Experience Pros Radio Show, we're drawing a line in the sand and saying no. We don't do that.
I'm all on board with that, you guys. It's such a waste of time. We all use social media for our businesses, and it's a great tool when it's used in a positive way.
Right.
But, yeah, I see people sometimes that, man, if they're just having a bad day, they just need to let the world know about it.
Right.
And what's the point?
And then they say, well, it's my personal page, so I get free license. Okay.
Yes, well, I also have the free license to delete.
It's painful sometimes.
Yeah, just remember, where you go, your brand follows.
Right.
And we know that sometimes life throws you little curves, little obstacles, and it's okay, deal with it, but you don't have to post it because people do remember that. And they, and so do they really want to do business with somebody who's just all over the place emotionally and can't handle a little setback? Because we all have to, right? We all have to handle those setbacks. And I think if we can handle it with grace and come out of that with grace, I think that we just, I think we inspire people around us when we can move on and not just dump all over everybody. So thanks so much, Carrie, for calling in and being a part of our Fan Braggin show and motivating us yesterday. That you rocked it.
Well, I was very inspired by the energy in the room, so it was easy to rock it. You could tell that there were people there that were just really motivated to be there. They love what they do. They're starting to really get to know each other and build relationships and lock arms with each other to, continue with their businesses. And when you're entrepreneurs, it's super important that you do that, because so much of what we do, like I said last night, is so, we can get in our own little offices and just go really downward really quick.
Right.
And we can get all that head trash going on and think we're the only ones dealing with it. And when you get around positive people that are all saying, you know what, I'm working through it too, and let's do it together. It's just it's a great energy. It's easy to coach people like that.
Well, and you are a fantastic coach, so it goes right back at you. Carrie, you have lots of different offerings, not just the big events like we did last night, but the smaller coaching and whatnot. Give our listeners some contact information and tell them what you have to offer.
Yes, so I have a workshop coming up the end of August. I do this quarterly. It's called Vision is Everything. And it's going to be August 26th at the Chinook Tavern in the Tech Center. And they can find all the information and register for that on my website, which is the best way to contact me. And it's just infinitenation.com. So that's the next thing coming up. And I also, do one day VIP days with small groups of people. And then I have a community of people who have chosen to stick with me and lock arms together through the rest of the year. So I meet people kind of where they're at.
You do, and you do a fantastic job, and not only where they're at, but help them to get to where they really want to get going. How do people sign up?
So just go to infinitenation.com, and you can also reach me on my cell phone, which is 720-331-8693.
I love it. Do that phone number one more time.
720-331-8693.
Well, Carrie, we love you, love what you have done. You've inspired us, motivated us, and a ton of other people in Colorado today.
Absolutely.
So I'm hoping we get to change the vibe of Facebook today by putting a bunch of positive posts and just overcoming all of the snarkiness. We appreciate you, Carrie.
Well, I love you guys, too, and I appreciate you. It was an awesome, awesome event.
Well, thank you so much, and right back at you. Now, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Dawn is up next. We do have one phone line available, so give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
If you have an old car that spews out stinky exhaust smoke, donate it to the Clear the Air Foundation. Learn more at cleartheairfoundation.org. Sponsored by the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association and aired in cooperation with the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
I've been cheated by you since I don't Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along with us. This is the Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday, but you know you cannot be snarky. In fact, you must dance, as is evidenced by our brand new close-up cam in the studio here. Angel, not me, Angel is the one that's dancing right now. And why is it? Oh, that's right. Mamma Mia.
I love Mamma Mia. I mean, how can you be grumpy when Mamma Mia is playing? You've got to dance, you got to move, you got to smile, and that's what we're doing here on a snark-free Fan Braggin Friday. I mean, our Fan Braggin Fridays are usually pretty upbeat and positive anyways, but today we are battling. We are just saying no to being snarky and all the drama that people are feeling. Sorry that you missed out on our Epic Summer Summit last night, because those of us that are in the room, are flying high, and we have so much energy and electricity going through us because we are so excited. We know what the possibilities are. We're dreaming big, and our vision is solidified, and we want to make sure that we're doing that for our listeners today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Fan Braggin Friday and getting your snark removed.
Oh, okay. All right. Snark surgery right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Let's go to the phones. Dawn is on the line. Dawn, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning. I've had my snarkectomy this morning. I'm ready to fly.
Love it.
Snarkectomy. Ew. I don't even want to know where that comes from.
No, that's very, very good. It starts in your head and just trickles all down until your toes are tapping.
Nice.
Don, who you fan bragging about?
Boy, I am fan bragging somebody I met last night, and I have to tell you, it's hard to meet somebody and really brag on them in the first visit. But there was a family there, the Altman family, who has Ooey Gooey, a family sweet shop, and they do goodies for weddings, special events, or fundraisers. They go to schools and do fundraising, and you say, well, how can you fan brag on them? I can tell you I tasted the product.
So it's
and
Ooey.
Friends, I'm going to have to go to Orange Theory for a week.
Ooey Gooey, a family sweetery, and you had some of the products, and you said yes?
Oh, did I say yes? Not only did I say yes, but they have a truck that's going to be coming out in a couple of months named Hubert, and he will bring Ooey Gooey to your neighborhood.
You know, it is. We are going to need a little bit more Orange Theory. Dawn, also, she brought me, I tried one of her gluten-free cake pops, and I am not a cake eater, but I was telling Eric, I said, I had to really work on my self-control because I wanted to have another one. They were delicious, and I don't even usually like cake.
Right.
And they're adorable, and they're fun, and they're tasty, and they are dangerous, as we all want. I mean, if you're going to have a treat, if you're going to splurge, do it on something that's divine.
Don, do you have contact information for Ooey Gooey, a family sweetery?
I sure do. Cheryl Altman's number is 720-885-7470. That's 720-885-7470. And everything is custom made, so they're not brick and mortar. They work out of a professional bake shop.
Yeah, they do.
And you can look up at their website at www.familysweetery.com. And they've got everybody involved.
You bet. FamilySweetery.com. Sweetery, SWEETERY.com.
Correct.
Just look at the products. I mean, they're adorable. You almost don't want to. They're works of art.
Until you bite one.
Right.
And then you just want to bite again.
Bite the head of that penguin right off and go to town. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, Dawn, do us a favor, if you will, please tell our listeners what you do for a living.
Well, one of the things, I like to do is I like to anti-snark by putting comments out if somebody's having a bad day. And I like to kind of reverse the snark so that they can look at things from a more positive view. And we do that through my group, which is called Bravo, Business Relationships Adding Value to Others. And we like to look at the positive in everything and connect you with people that you deserve to work with.
Wow, I like that.
I do like that, and
It's an attitude.
she does have and it's contagious. And you just, when you hang out with Dawn, you just want to hang out with Dawn some more because of the way she talks, the way she lifts people up. It makes you feel when you're around her. And as business owners, we just can't get enough of that because there's always something negative that we're combating, whether it's personally or in our business or even just reading our stuff on Facebook. And so love what you're doing over there at Bravo. Don, how do our listeners get involved with you?
You can reach me at 847-254-6368. That's 847-254-6368. Through our website at www.bravo-colorado.com.
bravo-colorado.com. Get involved, see what it's all about, and see if it's going to make a difference for your business as well. Don, love that you're turning the negativity around with some positivity. Thanks for participating in our snarkectomy today.
always a joy. Thanks, you guys.
Absolutely. We got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Stan is on the line, and then next up is Shauna. You know, this is Say No to Snarky, Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show, and we love that you care enough to pick up the phone and call 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724 to lift up the tide that lifts all ships. This is the Experience Pros Revolution.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Are you one of the lucky ones that's ambushed in the middle of the night by gout? Well, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with gout these days, but there's one person who can help. Former gout sufferer and certified nutritionist Bert Middleton, the Gout Killer, is here to help. Get Bert's free weekly newsletter and free yourself from the evil clutches of gout forever. Search for Bert, B-E-R-T, on the Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com and get on with getting gout free. Get the gout out.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Fan Braggin Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks for taking time to tune in to participate in the Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday.
It is Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday. We get it. We get it. It's not always perfect. It's not always great. We have challenges. We're human beings. We're people.
But it's always a choice.
It is always a choice. It's just reading through Facebook. And, of course, the reason for Snark-free Fan Braggin Friday is because of all the negative posts that I keep seeing.
Right.
Had a gal who's complaining about her business. And I will tell you what kind of business do you think you're going to attract? And do you think people are going to want to do business with somebody who is really struggling and that they think may be going out of business? So be careful about what you post.
It doesn't mean that we don't believe that things happen, that negative exists in the world. It doesn't at all. What it means is that we choose the positive. And that's the revolution in the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's the revolution of Fan Braggin Friday, and Stan knows all about that. Stan is on the phone. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thanks, Eric and Angel. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you on the show, man. What's your fan bragging story?
Prestige Imports. They're a car dealership out on West Colfax. And, boy, I tell you what, that's a tough act to follow. Ooey gooey sweets.
Right?
You guys made me hungry.
Did you go to their website and check them out?
I did.
Right? Did you see the cute little penguins that heads get bit off and then
yes.
You go to town? There's no stopping.
I got to stop and get me a couple of those things. Anyway, back to my fan bragging story. Car dealers don't typically get a good rap, but I have to say that in all my experiences buying cars, this had to be one of the best I've ever had.
Wow.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, well, I had gone out, kind of researched the car that I wanted to buy. I knew which one I was going to look at, and went out and I met with Adam Goldstein, who's a salesman. And Adam Goldstein, from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, put everything together for me. Justin Adis is the general manager out there at Prestige Imports, and they were awesome. They had all my car financing stuff in place. They detailed my car out for me, came back later in the day and picked it up, and it was gorgeous.
Wow.
Nice,
Love that.
nice. Now, how did you find out about them in the first place? How did you end up there?
Well, I was researching a new car, and I found the car that I wanted, and they happened to have it there. So I went online, made communication contact with the salespeople there, and then I came out and visited with them, and there was no bickering. There was no, let me go see my manager, none of that. We agreed on a price. I thought it was a fair price for me and for them, and we put together everything, and by the end of the day, I was out the door with my car, and I was just beaming.
Nice, very nice.
Were you beaming or beamering?
I wasn't beamering.
Okay.
I'm an Infinity man. I've had an Infinity forever, so I'll stick with something I know works.
You know, that love fest just goes on and on and on.
It does. Kind of like with you guys. You guys, your show is just so positive. It just brings me up every day I listen to it.
Well, we love that. We're on a mission today to combat all the snarkiness and the drama and the ick that people are feeling.
And that planet Mercury for whatever reason.
Yes, so we dialed it up just a little bit today. Love that you called in and are participating. Stan, contact information for Prestige?
Prestige is at 9201 West Colfax in Lakewood. They're 888 number 467-3950, and again, Adam Goldstein is a salesman I worked with. Justin Addis is a general manager, and those guys are fantastic. Never had a buying experience like that.
888-467-3950. If you're looking for a great experience, call them at Prestige Imports. You can find them at prestigeimports.net on the web. Stan, tell our listeners what you do for a living, man.
I'm an account executive for 560 KLZ.
Hey, that's this radio station.
That's this radio station. But we don't sell radio. We help people build their businesses.
Oh.
I like
Where
that.
did I hear that from?
Oh.
But I like it.
I do like it. If you want some help building your business, we encourage our listeners to get in touch with Stan, account manager here at the KLZ studios. How do they get in touch with you, Stan?
My direct number to my desk is 303-481-1804. So give me a call, even if you're not sure. Let's sit down and let's talk out what our options would be to help your business grow, and we'll see if it's a good fit.
Give your phone number one more time, please.
303-481-1804.
Fantastic. That's Stan Luna with 560 KLZ, our home station, and we're so grateful that you're calling in and participating in Fan Braggin Friday for talking about Prestige Imports. Thanks, Stan.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Let's go to Shauna on the line. Shauna is with us today. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show and Snark-free Fan Braggin Friday.
Hey, Eric. Hi, Angie. Angel.
Well, hello.
How are you guys?
Hello. Who are you fan bragging about today?
Well, I am fan bragging about two. Can I do that?
Of course.
All right. Daryl Stern from Stern Media is the first person, and then PDQ Printing.
All right, well, let's start with Daryl Stern. What do you love about Stern Marketing?
Well, I'm with Mile High Women's Outreach Center. Guys, by the way, last night was a great event. And he saw our website, and he donated to revamp our entire website and host it. And our website now is amazing. Plus, he knows all that marketing stuff that you're supposed to do, like tweeting and Twitter, I guess it's called. And I'm horrible with the inbound marketing and the social media.
Oh, we all are. We all are, Shauna, which is why we love Daryl.
Yeah, so that's what I was calling about, is because I know nothing, and we are just looking so forward to be working with him.
Well,
for that whole reason.
Yeah, he's so good, Shauna, at what he does, and we've seen your new website, which he created in record time, and it was beautiful, and let's we'll come back at the end and ask you where to go to look at that website. But do you have contact information for Daryl?
Oh goodness, I needed that. It's Stern D.
I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good.
No worries.
I'm out. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. You're out walking around and you're listening to the show. That's a great thing. Stern DMB. DMB.com. SternDMB.com. He's working with us. He's working with a lot of our partners on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. He is well worth it. Now, Shauna, tell us a little bit about what you love about printing done quickly.
Oh, well, I can tell you that Dennis was just, as I told you, we're a nonprofit, and he just helped us out and continues to help us out. His printing is amazing. He is phenomenal with customer service, and he also does the graphic design. Mm-hmm. And it was just, he just was amazing about all of it. Everything that we've gotten from him has been great. Quality's been wonderful.
I love that.
Affordable. Yeah, me too.
Me too. Yeah, we love working with all of our members. Both Printing Done Quickly and Stern DMB are both members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory. We're both part of. They were both there at the Epic Summer Summit yesterday, and the nonprofit, of course, is what Shauna is talking about. So, Shauna, tell us about your nonprofit.
Right.
Oh, we're with Mile High Women's Outreach Center. Wendy White and I founded it, and we basically provide services to individuals that have been sexually exploited or abused, and that includes sex trafficking here locally in Denver. So that's what we do. And then we also launched the product lines last night, which is all that smelly good stuff that supports Mile High Women's Outreach Center.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's far more prevalent than we think it is, and we often think of sex trafficking as something that happens in other countries, not in our own neighborhood. But it's really an epidemic that is going on, and we can't continue to turn away from it and think that it's not happening right here. And many women that you know, in some form or another, have been on the receiving end of some sexual ick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's give some contact information of how they can get in touch with you, Shauna.
Our office number is 720-880-8891, and then our website is www.m, like Mary or Mile, H high, W women's O outreach C center.org.
All right.
So that's
go ahead.
mhwo.org.
Okay, for Mile High Women's Outreach Center. And if you actually Google, because Daryl is taking care of their SEO, all of their online media, if you Google Mile High Women's Outreach Center, you're gonna find them pretty easily.
Even if you type in milehighwomen'soutreachcenter.org, it goes to the same location. So fantastic, very easy to remember now, and we love that. Shauna, we wish you the very best. Got a great big donation coming from last night's event for your efforts out there. We support your mission, and we're grateful for your call.
Well, excellent. Thank you, and hopefully we'll see you at the next Connection Experts place event.
I'm sure that we will. We'll be at the Connecting Experts has 3 more events that they're going to take care of, run through the end of this year. We'll be a part of all of those. Printing Done Quickly, PDQ, printingdonequickly.com, located in Highlands Ranch. Their website is printingdonequickly.com. Their phone number 720-524-8302.
You got it absolutely right. 720-524-8302. Got to take a quick commercial break, but we'd love to hear from you. Do you have a Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday fan brag for us? It's simple to call in and say something nice about somebody else. It doesn't have to be a long thing. In fact, if you write it on our Facebook page, we call it a 20-second kiss, because that stands for kindness is so simple. And it only takes 20 seconds to say something nice about somebody else. Tell us who you love in business, and then tell us why, and we'll share it with our listeners. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
3 major networks have joined forces to create one epic event to keep your business on track through the summer. On July 31st, join the Connecting Experts, Experience Pros Radio Show, Infinite Nation, and the best professionals in Denver at the Inverness Hotel from 4 to 7 p.m. You'll be networking, connecting, and keeping your goals on track. Vendors can sign up to participate for only $249 by calling Penny at 303-220-0366. That's 303-220-0366. And tickets for the Epic Summer Summit are $25. They can be purchased online at infinitenation.com. We'll see you at the Epic Summer Summit on July 31st.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at mediprosolutions.com.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Camp Experience has a schedule full of keynote presentations, workshops, networking activities, boutique shopping, spa services, and amazing adventures. Workshops include topics such as leadership, success skills, creative thinking, and optimum health. Sign up at campexperience.com for a one-of-a-kind annual retreat on September 19th through 21st at Cheyenne Mountain Resort. Sign up today at campexperience.com.
Random online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark is coming up at noon on KLZ 560.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
When you feel down and out, sing a song, it'll make your day. Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. When you feel down and out, turn up the volume. Let's say no to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday.
You know, and we're not just making that impact here in Colorado or in Phoenix with our kindness captain, Deborah, but we got a little comment on Facebook from Katerina. She says, your show is great. I'm listening and supporting you from Germany.
Germany?
Yeah, so we're making a difference all the way in Europe today. Snark-free travels all around the world. When we say kindness is so simple, it's the universal language of love.
I can't tell you how much I love that. That Katarina tunes in. I know that she's a regular listener, and the internet makes this an international broadcast. And if you think about that, that means positive business talk is going all around the globe, and it's making a difference. It really is, and in large part because you call, because you participate, because you are the revolution.
Our friends over at the Highlands Ranch Chamber of Commerce post a Fan Braggin Friday every Friday, encouraging their members to shout out about each other. Jeff Wasden says, big shout out to Mike Heffelbauer and their team. It's their anniversary today. They're actually having an open house at the Heffelbauer Funeral Services home in Highlands Ranch from 3 to 5 p.m. And then Amanda Dubette, she says, I have been feeling great thanks to 100% Chiropractic in Highlands Ranch and Peak Health and Wellness. Oh. So 3 companies getting shout-outed. Snark-free, Fan Braggin Friday over there from the Chamber of Commerce in Highlands Ranch.
Absolutely. Hey, this came in from Sarah, and she's talking about Seafood Landing, the restaurant in Denver. She says, I really could get used to, I guess it's not a restaurant, it's a place where you purchase seafood. She says, I really get used to shopping for seafood here. Came in last week with my mom when we were running errands in the neighborhood. I was expecting to be there to be more of a selection when I first came in. However, they focus on quality over quantity. And by quality, I mean they're selling gold in fish form. We got a pound of salmon to take home for dinner. This was easily the best salmon I've ever had. It was so succulent. I like that word. It was so succulent that I found myself wanting to lick the plate. I'll be hard-pressed to find salmon this good anywhere else. I highly recommend coming here for all your seafood needs. That's a seafood market at Seafood Landing in Denver, 3457 West 32nd Avenue in Highland area. And the number to call, 303-571-1995.
I love it. I love it. Good Fan Braggin stories are so easy to tell. Just tell us who you like to do business with. And we're going to give you a few minutes to shout out about your own company when you give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You can call in anytime from 10 until noon, and we'll take your phone call. And if you can't make a phone call, and even if you can make a call, you can write your Fan Braggin story on our Facebook wall, experiencepros.com or facebook.com/experiencepros. And let's fill up the Facebook today with Fan Braggin stories and compliments and uplifting sayings and motivation, because I just think that the world on Facebook needs a little love today.
You know, they apparently do, and that's why we started our Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday. We also have heard our listeners, our fans, and they've been asking to get better photography in our studio, which is funny because we put up the webcam as a courtesy because, you know, we're a radio show but not a television show. However, Old Dog here admittedly learned a new trick, and I'm able now to, we have a 2-camera shot in the studio, and everybody can now see Angel, which is really what everybody's been asking for.
Everybody who?
Oh, everybody.
Nobody who?
No, I'm telling you.
Nobody who. They're just looking. Actually, they want to see our guests, and so with the wider cam view, we'll make sure that you get to see our guests in the show, and then you get to see how often Eric leaves to fill up his coffee cup. It's
regularly.
Very quite fascinating.
But do me a favor, if you would, please. If you've got the viewing on, I'm looking at 4 viewers right now. If you're looking at it, let us know. What do you think about the new camera? And drop that on our Facebook wall as well. That is facebook.com/Experience Pros. And, this is the most positive business talk show in America. It's because of you. It's because we care about you and what you're doing. We have one more segment left, which means now is the time to call 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and let's hear from you, and we'll be back right after these messages.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. Lists that Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. Lists that Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of Lists that Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of Lists that Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. You've created a commodity, now get found. coloradoseo.com. coloradoseo.com or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
I'll never forget
that moment.
As long as I live. My first call ever as a member of the National Guard.
When we got to the armory, they briefed us on the wildfires. They were getting dangerously close to homes.
Helicopters were going out to drop water on the fires. Guards in the unit were preparing for firefighting with local fire crews. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560. The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. This song makes us happy. And this song is forever going to be, a stop the traffic, do whatever's going on, stop, and we clap and we sing. But it's also going to be linked to my next fan brag, and that is Daryl Stern of Stern DMB. I'm telling you what, that guy, He knows his stuff. He put us on a, what do you call it, jib jab?
Yes.
You, me, and Daryl on a jib jab with Pharrell Williams singing Happy. And then all of a sudden, jib jab is, he tweeted it out. And Jib Jab is liking and retweeting our post with us dancing to Pharrell, and then Pharrell, of course, Pharrell's fans and folks, they all got the post too because it was linked on Twitter. It's Daryl Stern. He knows. He makes me happy.
Well, he makes us happy. When we think about social media and Twitter, especially, we've been just such novices when it comes to using the tool. He has just been tremendous about helping us with our marketing, our social media, our inbound marketing. Which is something we have not taken advantage of ever. And so he's teaching us some new words.
And with he and our web designer, Donna Galassi, they're going to work together with me, and we're going to create an inbound marketing playground.
And that's my new word, inbound marketing playground.
Right.
So, which, when you have the word playground in there, it kind of gives you the whole theme, the whole vibe of what we're going for, fun, and just sunny days, and, kind of back to your youth, and just shaking off all the dust and cobwebs from boring business, and let's make it super duper fun. So sterndmb.com is who handles all of our Twitter and social media and inbound marketing.
Right.
Doing a fantastic job, not just for us, but for tons of other people.
Speaking of Daryl, he just dropped me a note, says Wendy White just told me that she has the station plugged in now in her car so she can listen daily. And nothing brings a bigger smile to our hearts when we find that somebody has made the behavioral change and given up one of their private buttons. Those 6 buttons on your car radio dial?
Yes.
Man, they're personal.
They are.
Right? And it means you probably gave up a music station that you love or something else. But I promise you this. These 2 hours from 10 to noon every single day will be the most positive of your day. We live, eat, breathe, sleep, drink, exist to put a smile on your business face.
Absolutely. It is so much fun, but you've got to put 560 as one of your preset dials, and so that we're kind of on a mission to help 560 be kind of give up one of your favorites right now and switch it to something more favorite, which is 560.
Right.
More favorite.
I like more favorite.
More favorite, less snarky. We are doing snarkectomies today, both here on the radio show and on Facebook, encouraging all of our listeners to fill Facebook today up with something positive. There's all sorts of fun quotes and pictures and things that you can share. You can just say something nice to somebody else, say something positive about your business, but be authentic. We're not trying to be sarcastic or snarky.
No snarky.
There's a lot of drama going on, and I hear that there's some retrograde thing with Mercury, but whatever.
Stop blaming the planet.
Stop it. So many folks were part of the Epic Summer Summit last night, and we were all motivated and lifted up and encouraged to just light that fire in our belly for something positive, and we are excited and just motivated.
Yeah, we really are.
Here it is. It's Friday, for goodness sakes. It's Colorado's birthday.
138 years old. They don't look a day over 120.
Is that funny?
Come on now. Don't be snarky.
Oh.
Thank you.
Darn it.
Thank you. Hey, here's something positive. The Denver A-List is, boy, that contest comes around every year during this time, during the summer, and we have 25 of our members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory who are competing to be the best in their category. And I want to share some of these businesses with you, and I want to invite you to go to our blog at experiencepros.com, click on the blog tab. The second blog down, you got to get past the snarky dog. There's a photo of a snarky dog. It made me laugh. But you go to that, you see the Denver A-List logo. Click on that, and then take just 5 minutes in this day, right now, today, and take a look at the 25 members that are competing in the Denver A-List, and please just click the hyperlinks and vote for one in each category. There's some that are like, for instance, Coffee Shop has 2 of our members competing, and so we invite you to go with your gut. Who, you know, if maybe you've been to Romancing the Bean or Festive Cup Coffee, or maybe you haven't. You can trust them because we trust them. They're members of our Extreme Customer Service Directory. It means that we've already vetted them. We already know they give a great customer experience. But here's why we ask, even if you've never done business with either of them, here's why we ask for your vote. Because every single vote counts, and Saul's Automotive, which is another one of the members on the directory, as well as on the Denver A-list. Last year, I met Saul 3 weeks before the Denver A-list started. We put him on the Denver A-list. He'd never, ever competed in a very competitive category, and that's for Best Automotive Mechanic. He won by 12 votes. 12 votes. So your vote really matters. And so here are the list of the folks who are competing. Water to Wine in Best Wine Shop. Romancing the Bean and Festive Cup Coffee are participating under the category of Coffee Shop. Under the category of Wedding Flowers, A Bloom in Highlands Ranch. Wedding Planner, Little Details. Under the category of Asian Fusion Restaurant, there's 2 of our members competing for the same title, Purple Ginger 2 and Volcano Asian Cuisine. For a women's boutique, one of our clients, Irresistibles, is running and checking out, trying to win that category. For Acupuncture and Chiropractic of Denver. Under Wedding Invitations, there are 2 of our clients, again, Printing Done Quickly or BizCard Express Centennial. Again, vote your conscience, vote your heart, vote your relationships, and but please vote for one of those. Custom Framing, Frame the Art, of course. And under Pilates, we have 2 of our members, Park Meadows Pilates and Physical Therapy, as well as IM=X Pilates in Highlands Ranch. We just mentioned Saul's Automotive for auto repair. There's also another category, under that category, auto repair, there's Grease Monkey in Centennial, and Drew would love your vote as well. For Body Shop, you know them, you love them, Nyland's Collision Center. For detailing, Man Cave Detail. Under the gym, I think there's only really one gym competing in the entire organization. At least there should be. And that's the one that we go to, Orange Theory Fitness, Parker and Arapahoe. For the wedding DJ, Encore Events and Entertainment. For women's vintage and resale, Shishi's Corner, a fantastic organization that serves a nonprofit. And then for hair salon, Fantastic Sam's in Parker. And for women's accessories, All Stitched and Glitzed Out. And finally, for the wine bar, Best Wine Bar, Beso, Tapas, and Wine Bar. Beso, Tapas, and Wine Bar. That's the list of all the people who are competing on the Denver A-list today. It would mean the world to them and to us if you take a moment to go to our blog, experiencepros.com, and click on the blog titled, Please Vote for These Businesses.
I love it. It is so easy. They count on us. They count on you to vote for them, and that's the way it works with the Denver A-list. You can only vote on one per category. If you go to our website, experiencepros.com, click on the blog. All of the links are right there. We made it super, super easy. We've had several people tell us we've made it so easy to vote. And you think, okay, well, if I don't know them or I haven't done business with them, but you know that they have been vetted by the Experience Pros Network. They've gone through our vetting process, a 14-step review. Their customers are fan bragging about them, and Eric and I have endorsed them. And so you can say, we heard about you from the Experience Pros Network and are hoping you become number 1. They get a full year, actually get years of bragging rights to say they were number 1 on the A-list.
Absolutely.
It's very prestigious.
You know, it reminds me, back years ago when we started working with Brian Hart on the Denver A-list, and he won first 2 years in a row that he participated, he won first place. And then he kind of back and forth with first place, second place, but he, you know, he's great. And by the way, there are no losers in the A-list because, well, what are we doing? We're talking about your brand, right? And we talk about it for months on the radio and on in the social media sphere and all of that. So there's no losers. But then we started working with Nyland's Collision Center, and Nyland's Collision Center has 75 cars on the lot at all times today. Business is booming, and it's because people are calling him because they know he's the best.
Business is booming. Business is booming, and it's not a coincidence. The people around us are seeing such success. Those that get involved, the phrase is return on involvement. What are you involved in today? What are you doing? Those things that you put your involvement in are where you're going to see success. So we are so proud of all of our A-list competitors. They are all winners, encouraging you to vote because it does end pretty soon, and we've been putting off the vote. So go today.
Absolutely.
Go today. Say something nice about 25 people in business.
Indeed. Hey, your son is hitting the big stage today.
Tonight we're going to be at the Main Street Parker Center. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's the theater down there right across the street from Elevation 5900.
And he is in Wizard of Oz is playing tonight, 6 p.m. tonight, noon tomorrow, and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And my son is the Scarecrow.
Oh, I can't wait to see the show. It's going to be fantastic, and we're very, very excited for him as well. Well, take a look at the time. It is time for us to thank our listeners for tuning into the Experience Pros Radio Show, the Say No to Snarky Fan Braggin Friday.
Absolutely. We are combating the snarkiness, so fill up Facebook with something positive and say something nice about everybody you come across.
What you say, what you do matters, and positivity is a choice. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that we that put together the Experience Pros Radio Show, we say thank you for listening. Thank you for participating and being the reason why we do what we do. Now, have a great weekend, because the Experience Pros give you permission.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.